What time is it?
About 4:30. What time do you have to be home?
My mum said 5. What about you?
Mum said 5. Dad doesn't care.
So you can stay up all night?
No, he'd go mad. I only find out the rules when I break them. It's about the only time he speaks to me nowadays, unless he's ordering me about. Does my head in.
What about your mum?
She's acting weird. Trent's a pain, as usual, but she's always quiet, like she's worried about something. They argue sometimes. I can hear them from my room, so I just put my buds in. It's not like anything's changed. We never do anything or go anywhere anyway.
What are you doing for your homework project?
Done it already. I made up a story about us all going out on a boat, but then a storm comes in, washes us all away, and then we end up on an island. And I had to teach them all how to survive because, well, Mum was useless without Tesco's and I had to tell Dad what to do. It's funny because it's true.
How do you think about all that stuff? Rafa seems to give you good marks too.
I don't know. Nothing much ever happens, so I just make it up. Like what I see on TV and that.
Good idea.
Maybe you should put yourself on Love Island.
And see how Rafa's likes that?
Yes. Morning. Radford said there's a school trip to the theatre next month. Can I go?
How much?
£20. Everyone's going.
Look, Sash, I really need to talk to you. Can you come sit down?
Even Tori's going. She wants to be an actor. Where's Dad?
Sash, I've got bad news, so can you please come and sit down?
I don't want to sit down. Where's Dad?
Look, Sash, your dad got into some trouble at work and he had to go to court yesterday.
What?
The judge said that he'd stolen a lot of money and he's had to go to prison.
Prison? And you're just telling me this now?
I'm sorry, Sash, it's just been...
I can't believe it! Why has he done this to me?
It's not about you.
I can't go to school now. What's everyone gonna say? Oh my God!
Oh, calm down, Sash.
I won't calm down. I hate him and I hate you. All right?
Yeah, you?
Not really. You're not going to believe what's happened.
What?
Dad's gone to prison.
Oh.
My dad's gone to prison, Tor. For real.
Yeah.
You don't sound very surprised.
Mom told me.
When?
Monday? I guess that's why you were in school today and yesterday.
Who else knows?
Don't know.
Who else knows, Tor?
I don't know, Sash. Maybe no one, I'm not too sure.
I didn't even know until yesterday. You knew before me.
Mom told me not to say, because it might not happen.
What do you mean? You knew this was going on and you didn't say anything.
Mom told me not to. I'm sorry, Sash.
Oh my God, I thought you were my friend. How could you do this to me? I'm never going back to school. I hate you.
Trent? Are you alright?
When's Daddy coming home?
Oh, hi, I'm Pauline from Choices.
Hi, I'm Debbie Manning. I actually think you contacted me. Well, my husband Steve probably thought it'd be a great idea, trying to get himself out of being such a prat.
Hi, Debbie. Actually, it was our idea to contact you to sort of offer you some help and support, you and the kids. It's Sasha and Trent, isn't it?
Yeah, that's them. Yeah, they're really good kids and yeah, they just don't deserve any of this.
Yeah, I mean, Steve is really worried about you. He came to see us here at Choices as soon as he came in because he found out about us from our volunteer Grace during induction.
Well, that's typical Steve, isn't it? He's got us all into this situation and now he's trying to wriggle out of his responsibilities. Honestly, we've lost everything. And the kids. Honestly, it's their childhood that he's ruined. And I just don't think I can forgive him for what he's done.
I do know this is really difficult for you, but there is a lot of help and support out there for you. And that help and support will make a vital difference. But I do want to take time and understand what the implications are for you and the kids because of this situation. So is that okay, Debbie?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go and make a cuppa. What would you like, tea or coffee?
I'll have a tea, please.
Okay, I'll just be a minute.
Yeah, so that's where we stock up most of our clothes from this time. And they'll probably be in there for about 2 hours.
Sometimes a bit of breathing space helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess it does. Thanks for the tea. Do you mind if I take some of these leaflets home with me?
Oh yeah, of course. As you can see, we've got loads of leaflets. But can I just ask you to confirm, Steve came in on the 11th of March, and this is your first visit, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And I also see you didn't bring the kids today.
Yeah, I just wanted to check it out myself, really. I'm not really sure it's the best kind of space, especially for Trent. He's only 7 and I just don't think he'll understand.
Yeah, that's very normal to feel like that, and you're obviously being very protective towards him.
Well, I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm the only one they've got now.
Well, that's not strictly true. I mean, Steve is really missing the kids and he really wants to see them. Obviously, when you're ready, once you're a bit more familiar with coming in. How did you find access today?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, it's not the most welcoming of environments, is it? You know, there's high walls, a lot of banging. I'm pretty certain I heard someone shouting when I got here. You know, I have to come through in and out of security, getting frisked up and down every time. It's just a bit horrible.
Yeah, I mean, visiting a prison for the first time is a bit of a shock, but it is a secure unit, and obviously we've got to ensure your safety. You say you heard shouting. That's not very nice, is it?
Well, I don't think it was anything horrible. I mean, I'm pretty certain I heard laughing after.
Yeah, that is actually more typical of prison. It's not really like what you see on TV, and there is banter that goes on, and sometimes even between the officers and the inmates.
Yeah, I guess.
And we do find actually that the kids love coming to see their dads. It is a bit of adjustment at first, but you know, we've got loads of toys, as you can see, for the children to play with. And once they start playing, they just forget where they are and they're just kids being kids. And what we do find for the dads is it lifts their mood for days afterwards. So really there's lots of benefits for both the kids and the dads.
Yeah, I mean, I'll think about it, but I know Sasha won't come.
How old is Sasha?
She's very much 14, and yeah, she just keeps telling me that she hates her dad and she never wants to see him again.
Oh dear, what's caused her to say something like that then?
Well, she's missed a lot of school lately, fallen out with her best friend, and the kids have been making horrible remarks. She's fallen behind on all of her work. I mean, this morning she came down and said that she was feeling really ill. But I'm pretty certain she got some more messages last night. I'm just at a point where I don't even know what to do with her anymore.
What school is she at?
Pine Close Secondary.
And do they know what's been going on?
Well, I'm pretty certain there's some rumour going around.
I think it might help if you could get Sasha's form teacher to contact me, so I could then sort of offer some support and advice.
But would I have to explain like the entire situation with Steve getting sent down and everything?
You can just tell them what you feel comfortable talking about and what they need to know to help Sasha. I'm sure he'll really appreciate it, and the school knowing will help.
Okay. Yeah, I'll think about it and I'll probably do that when I get home.
Okay, thanks. So we really want to help you through this, so if you can just keep me updated with the situation, that would be great.
Yeah, of course I will.
Okay, so tell me about Trent. He's 7, isn't he?
Yeah, it's actually his birthday next month.
Oh. And what does he know about the situation?
Well, he doesn't know much. I've already told him that, Daddy's gone away for, quite a while because he's done a bad thing. But yeah, he doesn't seem to understand. He's just really quiet. I mean, this morning we had a conversation about, if you do bad things, and then there are punishments. But he seemed to think that if he did something bad, he'd be able to spend some more time with Steve. But yeah, he's just really not himself.
That's a really common reaction, but he's clearly missing his dad and dying to see him. So, if and when you feel ready, do you think you'd be able to bring him in to see Steve? We'd be here to make sure everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, I think I will. I'll probably have a chat with Steve first and then let you know after.
Okay, Debbie, is there anything else that's particularly worrying you, or you want to ask me, or anything I can help you with?
Well, yeah, if you don't mind, I'm really worried about him, obviously. So Steve's wages, they covered all the rent, and mine barely covers food and bills. All the savings, again, are in his account, and I just really start to panic any time I start thinking about it.
Well, don't panic, because there is help for you. Fortunately, one of our advisors, Grace, might be able to help you with the bank account, and there is also Citizens Advice Service.
Yeah, I know Steve's been trying to contact the bank, but obviously being in here, he's got none of his details. I've actually brought some paperwork with me today, but it's just good knowing that I can get some proper guidance before I make any decisions.
All get yourselves ready. We'll be heading down to the prison to go through security in 5 minutes.
Okay, Debbie, well, would you like me to come down with you?
No, I think I'll be all right.
Okay, well, I know you've got a lot to discuss with Steve today, and I really hope that goes well, and that maybe next time you feel okay to bring the kids with you.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. And I'm going to contact the school when I get home as well, just like you suggested.
Well, take care, and I'll see you next time.
Hello, this is Michael Radford.
Oh, hi, Mr. Radford. It's Sasha Manning's mum, Debra. Hope it's an alright time to call.
Hello, Debra. Yes, of course. Please call me Michael. How is Sasha?
Yeah, she's doing alright, thank you. Obviously, you know she's been off a fair amount at the minute, so I just thought I'd give you a call and try and explain.
Thank you. Obviously, we've been very concerned.
So, yeah, there's no easy way to say it, so I might as well just come out with it. Sasha's dad's been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment, and obviously it's had a really bad effect on the family, but more so for Sasha. Yeah, and she's been missing a lot of school lately.
I'm so glad you rung to explain. Thank you for that. I will level with you. There has been a strong rumour that this is the case, and it makes it a lot easier now you've been able to confirm that situation with me. Sasha's well-being is extremely important to us, and we can offer some extra help and support for her if you think that's going to help. Is there anything that we can do to help her feel happier coming into school, do you think?
Look, I'll be honest, I really don't know. But I have been talking with like a family liaison officer at the prison, and obviously she does this a lot more than I do. But she's actually suggested that you give her a call, so that obviously she'll know what will help more.
Yes, of course. I'll take a number from you now.
Hello, Pauline Riley speaking.
Hello, Pauline. I was asked to call you by Debra Manning in relation to Sasha Manning. I'm a form teacher from Pine Close Secondary.
Oh, hello, Michael. Thanks for calling me. I'm really glad that Debra followed my advice and asked you to get in touch.
Yes, we're really glad too. Sasha's a really popular student with a really bright future ahead of her. We want to minimise the impact that this situation will have had on her as much as we can.
Of course, I've spoken to Sasha's father regularly. She's all he talks about, and he's desperate to re-establish contact with her.
Is there any reason that you think that might not be appropriate?
No, none whatsoever. Steve acknowledges that he's done a stupid thing, but he poses no risk at all to anybody. And we feel it would be very beneficial for Sasha and Steve for their relationship to be re-established.
Okay, thank you for making that clear. How can we help?
Debbie is really worried about Sasha in case she starts getting picked on at school. It doesn't help that this has come out in the local newspaper. I think it would really help if some space could be provided for Sasha if she needs some downtime, and if you could keep an eye out for any bullying that might go on.
Definitely yes. We have zero tolerance for bullying at this school, and we take any reports of this from students or their friends extremely seriously. I will let Sasha know that she has a safe place available at any time that she needs.
Yeah, Debbie feels that Sasha is still quite angry with her father. I mean, she's not wanted to see him or speak to him since he went into prison. And that's quite normal, a normal reaction to this sort of thing, but we are hoping that in time the relationship will improve.
I see.
If and when Sasha's willing to talk to her dad, it would be great if you could facilitate this. Obviously, we'd need to arrange that in advance in terms of the day and the time.
I'd be happy to discuss this option with Sasha. I will let her know that a phone call with the dad could be organised if she was willing.
That would be perfect, Michael. Thank you for your understanding.
No, that's absolutely fine. I will try and get something organised for early next week, and I'll get back to you with the details.
Oh, thank you, hon.
That's
Thanks.
all right.
So how's Steve holding up?
Yeah, do you know what? I think he's doing all right. Obviously, it takes some time for him to adjust, but he's keeping his head down, staying out of trouble, and I just think he wants to be there for me and the kids, really.
No, of course, you guys have been through so much recently. I don't know how you're coping with it.
Definitely not alone, I can tell you. I just didn't realise how many services and advice stuff was out there. And do you know what? Everyone's just been so kind, especially in a situation like this.
When Tori said the other day that Sasha was talking to her again, it was such a relief because I felt so guilty after putting them in that position.
Oh, Sarah, don't, honestly. Sasha's gone through so much in the last 6 months. And if anything, I think it's made her grow up, She finally realised that everyone makes mistakes, and it's not just me, Steve or Tori. And it's just something that, that she can learn from. Oh, she said to me the other day that she really misses her dad. So I've been trying to make some extra effort, and we've been going out as a family. She even wants to spend some more time with Trent.
Oh, that's amazing. She's such a clever girl.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she came down the other morning and she said, I want to be a writer. But the thing is though, I actually think she could do it. I was speaking to Mr. Radford, and he said that, in English, she's doing excellent. So that's a bonus. Oh, and he's been so sweet to her, setting up calls in school, and I think it's just helped her a lot. She even said to me that she'd come on the next visit.
Visiting time, Stephen.